Everybody, we are back with another review. Today we are checking out this Saved by the Bell board game. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. So we got Saved by the Bell, brought to you by Pressman. Basically, they reimagined the old TV show into a current board game to recapture another generation of people. And we got this board game is particularly 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. So we got the classic characters right here. And this is a Target exclusive, so you can only get this at Target when it was available, but I don't think it was too popular when it came out. Here we have the board game itself. Here's the board that you navigate around, which will show you how all that works in a little bit and how that's set up. We got the Max at the bottom, Jesse's room, drama, can't forget the Max, iconic. And then we got Zach's room, Mr. Belding's office, homeroom, and geometry. And that's how that's set up. We'll check that out a little more in a bit. And then we got some stray cards here. So, hey there, Tigers. Watch our instructional video before you play this game or else you'll get zits. So, basically, it's additional instructions. If you go to this website, you can check that out if you'd like. Then we got the complete instructions here. We got some of these Bayside portfolios for the scenes right there. Here's some of the scene cards right here, which when you flip them over, they have some classic moments from the show. That's the best one right there. You got some classic Zach and Screech. There's Zach Morris right there. It's pretty classic. You can tell the progression over the years where these they look a little younger there. Where some of the older ones, there's some other younger one. Some of the older shots that they have in here, like there's a little bit of an older one as the show progressed on. But yeah, you got some scene cards. You got a little spinner here. Spinner actually works. Sometimes you get a game where the spinner doesn't even spin properly. You got a sand timer here to keep everybody in check. What do we got here? Some kind of sticker or magnet or something. I don't know. We'll get it out there sooner or later. Here we go. We got a Bayside Tigers magnet right there. A little bonus, I guess, has nothing to do with the game. Here are the questions that you're basically going to get asked in regards to the scene selection. So, name one object that was in the background of the scene. Which characters were holding something. What do we got here? Which characters were to the right of Kelly? So you got these prompts which come up with the screens, and then you have your little movers and your characters, which you could play as Lisa, Jesse, Screech, Slater, Zach, or Kelly. You get to choose between them. And then over here, these are our little movers, our little mover stands right there. And then we got some of our character cards here, which have them in some other attire for these cards. So you got the character cards. It's pretty neat how they went into depth on this and kind of brought back the nostalgia, because they knew who they were basically selling it to. It was basically people who watched the show when this existed, and now they're able to buy a board game with it. So they appeal to the people who watch the show, and they're also appealing to a new generation, which it allows them to capture that generation as well for this particular game to get sales. I don't know if they did good on sales for this particular game, because it is, a niche type of audience. It's basically people who watch the show and still enjoy it or are nostalgic for it. So, and anyone new who's coming along who might be interested in the bright, vibrant colors of the 90s, you know what I mean? So, other than that, if you've played the Saved by the Bell board game, let us know in the comments below. If you watched Saved by the Bell as a kid and you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments below. If you hated it, let us know. Let us know down there too. If you want more content like this, I do board game reviews every single Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that, and have a great rest of your day.